Body language is the unspoken or non verbal communication that goes on in every face to face encounter with another human being. It's also true when you are speaking from the stage. It tells you that their true feelings towards you and how well your words are being received. Your ability to read and understand the body language of your listener, or if you are speaking on the stage, the body language of the people in the hall. This is important. It's not that you can't understand. If you are careful, you will easily assess how your words are being received by your audience. There are a number of important things that you have to keep in view. The first one is eye contact. If you are speaking one on one, it's necessary to maintain an eye contact to the extent of 60 to 70% of the time that you are speaking. Anything more will mean intimidating, and anything less will mean you are not interested. So likewise, when you are speaking from the stage, you have to roll your eyes to ensure that each and every person in the audience at least feels he is given an impression that you are talking to them and you are not talking in the air. The next important thing is your posture. Your posture must be right. And if you maintain your posture elegantly, you will automatically start feeling better, as it makes you feel good almost instantaneously. Next time, when you notice that you are feeling a little down, take a look at how you are standing or sitting. Chances are you will be slouched over with your shoulders drooping down and inwards. This collapses the chest and inhibits good breathing. Breathing is important because breathing helps you not only to overcome the nervousness, but it also gives you the facility to speak longer sentences fluently. After that, we come to head position. When you are feeling confident and self-assured, you always keep your head level both horizontally and vertically. You can also use this straight head position when you want to be authoritative and when you want to be taken seriously. Conversely, when you are friendly, when you want to show that you are in a friendly mode and in the listening, receptive mode, tilt your head a little to one side or the other. You can shift the tilt from left to right at different points during the conversation. Now we come to arms. Arms play a very important role in public speaking, particularly, if not one-on-one conversation. Arms gives away the clues as to how open or receptive you are to everyone and we meet and interact with. So keep your arms out to the side of your body or behind your back. This shows that you are not scared to take on whatever comes your way and you meet things full frontal. In general terms, the more outgoing you are a person, the more you tend to use your arms with big movements. The quieter you are, the less you move your arms away from your body. So try to strike a balance, a natural balance, and keep your arms movements midway. When you want to come across the best possible light, crossing the arms is absolutely a no. It should never be done. Now we come to the legs. Legs are the farthest point away from the brain. Consequently, they are hardest bits of our bodies to consciously control. They tend move around a lot more than the normal when we are nervous, stressed, or being deceptive. If we keep this in mind, we can always control. It is best to keep them as still as possible in most situations, especially at the interviews or work meetings. Be careful too in the way that you cross your legs. Do not cross at knees, ankles, or bring your legs up on to rest on knee or the other. This is a more question of comfort rather than anything else. Next point to be kept in view when we are talking of body language is your body angle. Angle of the body in relation to others gives an indication of our attitude and feeling towards them. We angle towards people we find attractive, friendly, and interesting, and angle ourselves away from those we don't. It's that simple. Angles include a leaning in or away from the people, as we often just tilt from our pelvis and lean sideways to someone to share a bit of conversation. For example, we are not in complete control of our angle at the cinema because of the seating, nor at a concert when we stand shoulder to shoulder and are packed in sardines movements. In these situations, we tend to lean over towards the other person. The next important point is hand gestures. Hand gestures are so numerous, it is hard to give a brief guide about how you should maintain your hands. But palm slightly up and outward is seen as open and friendly. Palm down gestures are generally seen as a dominant, emphasizing and the possibility of aggression, especially when there is no movement or bending between the wrist and the forearm. This palm up or palm down is very important when it comes to handshaking. Generally, we suggest you always to have a handshake upright and vertical, which should convey equality. Now we come to physical distance. Distance from others is critical. If you want to give off the right signals, it's very important. Stand too close and you will be marked as pushy or in your face. Stand or sit far away and you will be keeping your distance or standing offish. Neither we are what we want, we must understand. So observe if in a group situation how close you are with all other people and how other people are with each other. Also notice if you move closer to someone and they back away, you are probably just a tiny bit too much in their personal space, their comfort zone. You have overstepped your mark and you should pull back. Next thing is ears. Yes, ears also play a very vital role in communication with others. Even though general terms, most people can't move them as much, if at all. However, you have got 2 ears or only one mouth, so try to use them in the same order. Listen twice as much as you speak. If that is the ratio that you are keeping, you will make the other people very happy. In fact, if you want to make cordial relations with someone, let him or her speak more. Make them speak. They'll be very happy. Lastly, mouth movements. Mouth movements can give way to all sorts of clues, particularly in negotiations. We purse our lips and sometimes twist to the side when we are thinking. Another occasion we might use this movement is to hold back in an angry comment we don't want to reveal. Nevertheless, it will probably be spotted by the other person, and although they may not know the comment, they will get a feeling that you were not too pleased. There are also different types of smiles, and each gives off a corresponding feeling to the recipient, which is a separate chapter altogether.